Right now, hot, sicker than your average. Papa twisting cabbage off the instinct. Brothers don't think stuff stink. Damn it.
Rudy
Welcome
Pooh.
to how you doing, Pop?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
No complaints. Never no complaints. Never, never. Not today, anyway.
That's
Not
right.
everything on the up and up.
Huh?
Everything on the up and ups.
Oh yeah. Everything
Okay.
love, man. Everything love.
Well, salutations, folks. How y'all doing? It's the Like Father, Like Son podcast. You know how we do. We done lost track of how many weeks it is, but we still out here. And every day, another episode we make is another success. You feel what I'm saying? Straight ups. I'm Creed. How y'all doing? Salutations. This is my pop. How you doing, pop?
Peace to the nation.
Peace to the nation. Word up. This our podcast, man, and you know, just a father and son shooting that breeze. You know how we do. And pop, you always got a warning. What's your warning, pop?
This is for educational purposes only.
The
That's
opinions
it.
expressed on this program are to the individual. We don't represent no companies. We don't represent no groups. We represent ourselves.
It's
Is
just
that
our
correct, pop?
opinion.
That's it.
Word
This
up.
our opinion. That's it.
Just our
And by the
opinions.
way, CBD, CBD, just so y'all know, legal in my state. That's all I got to say. CBD, which is on the Carolina side of town. You feel me? Anyway, let's hop into it. First of all, before we even go, Pop, just want you to know I love you, man, from the bottom of my heart. And we
Love
got
you.
more things to do, Pop.
Yep, yep,
Know how it goes.
yep.
Uh,
Doing things, man.
that's it. That's it.
Harry done dropped some damn fresh garlic in the earth.
Yeah.
Be put some fresh garlic here soon to go
So that's
along
your
with
new
all the other.
plant.
Huh?
That's your newest plant.
Well, it's seven of them,
Okay.
and each one is going to build that little round bulb. You know that how they come.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to build that each one we built. We planted.
It's good stuff. You gonna make some garlic pickles with the homemade garlic?
Oh baby, big chunks of it, big chunks of garlic slices in it.
Floating all in it,
Heavy on
yeah.
heavy on the garlic.
Extra garlic on my garlic. Word up.
Yep. Look,
What we have
it's
radio
gonna
right
be
here said to put some mozzarella on my stuff, yo.
it's gonna be so strong, man, that you can't go around people for 2 days after you eat that them pickles.
Coming out the skin and the pores and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Cleansing the body, cleansing it.
Pop, man, we had a hell of a week this week. We had a hell of a week this week. Let's go and get I guess the big crap on out the way and uh I made the episode name this episode is what is it? The price of fame or yeah, is the price of fame through the back door area. Okay. I think about now, obviously we saw the everybody seen the Cat Williams interview where he calling people out. But this man is exclaiming something that I kind of figured was going on since I was young, claiming that most people who make it through Hollywood probably made it there from a backdoor situation. Somebody who wanted to take they I think his quote was virgin butthole. And
Yeah.
my thing is, how many cats you think has given up their virginity to their
Look,
backside in order to make them a little deal or whatever the case is?
man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If they if they out there at this point and they somebody that is somebody, and if that's the route that they took, then they are not virgins anymore.
No.
This is something that happened way before anybody knew who they were.
Mm.
Does
So
that
you
make
believe that?
sense?
Nah, yeah, absolutely. I just want to expound on that. You believe that some of these people who play those games are plants, like they were implanted. They got put into
Yes,
position because they already sacrificed their backside.
yes. Or
See,
or even or even their souls.
yeah,
Yes, and yes, I believe a lot of them have.
it's my belief that you couldn't give up your backside if you're a man without giving your soul up, especially if you claim to be a heterosexual. It's no
Uh,
way.
nah, there is no way.
Ain't no way.
No,
Mm,
no,
nah, that's
no.
absolutely. But Corey Holcomb, who is a comedian that I really like, made a point about people who play those games, and he said, man, sometimes you need those guys in the game. You need, we may not agree with him, but you might need that dude that's willing to sell his backside in order for an upcomer to come up. Somebody like me who wouldn't give their backside. But the truth of the matter is, let's just use Tyler Perry for example, a man who I don't know, but let's just say because I happen to think he's sweet on sweet. But that might be true. And he might have made his sacrifices, but he's also put on hundreds, if not thousands, of people with jobs. So a Tyler Perry is necessary in Hollywood for certain other people to eat who may not sacrifice themselves. He still provide an opportunity for those people.
Yeah, but you still eating the fruit from the poisonous tree. So I mean, again, how far is that going to get you? Does that make sense?
Nah, it absolutely does. It does.
You you still eating you still eating the fruit from the poisonous tree, and honestly, that does nobody no good. It might make you seem happier, or you able to buy what you might consider better things or different things, but that's also in the eye of the beholder because I think once we produce this garlic over here, that's going to be the best thing on earth. I know there is no chemicals in it. I know it.
Right.
That's my treasure. You understand what I'm saying? Being able
I
to
do.
feed myself, not dependent on having to eat fruit from the poisonous tree.
Yeah.
I refuse. It's just me. I
There's,
refuse. It's disgusting.
there's a rapper
It's,
named BG. He was out in the '90s with the Hot Boys, Juvie, 400 Degrees.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember BG.
Wound up going to prison for some time, and he's home now. And claimed not too long ago when he was outside on the street looking like cash money and looking like new money, he ain't had no dollars in his pocket. He said he walking around broke. So my thing is too, like, what is the fame even worth? If this man ain't got the freedom to do what he wants, he's actually still broke, even though he got these chains and all his other shenanigans on. What's the sacrifice worth? You know what I'm saying?
It,
Like, what is it worth anything? 'Cause I feel like you might sacrifice your backside and still get played like men play women all the time, like women play men. Now you stuck in Hollywood, then gave up your virginity to your backside, and now you homeless. I don't know, working at Home Depot or something.
I can't wrap my head around it, but then I don't want to because all I want is what's mine. I'm not I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that.
In the southeast of America, not too long ago there was a nasty storm that came through, and wind up knocking some trees down. This was yesterday. Today is Wednesday. So yesterday the 9th, January 9th, wound up coming through and I think a person had been killed. Some tornadoes and stuff came and touched down. You were on the further east coast than I am. Did you fare well? Did you do well with your power and all of that?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I did. We did really well. Terry mom actually lost power though early that day. It was daytime around between the hours of 2 and 4. Terry
Mm,
mom lost power. I don't know when she got it back on, but yeah, we did fairly well.
good. How'd those chickens do?
They did beautiful. They do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They wild animals. They do what they do.
Yeah.
I'm starting to find out a whole lot more about them too. They like
What you
going in the woods naturally,
mean? Yeah.
and they like sleeping in the woods on the tree limb.
But yeah.
They like to sleep up there.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it's you know I happen to be paying attention to it. It's really weird, but I guess they feel safer sleeping up high than ground level,
Makes sense.
which all makes sense to me now. Because as a little boy, I grew up around people that raise pigeons, and the pigeon coop is always on the roof.
Yeah.
It's never in the basement. You know what I mean?
Mike Tyson.
They were on the roof.
You ever heard that story about Mike Tyson and his birds back when he was on the roof? One of the reasons
Yeah,
why he wanted to fight because a bully came up there and tore the head off of one of his pigeons. That was New York again. Damn.
yeah, unleashed the beast, didn't it?
Damn, man. Yeah.
Kind of
It's,
the
it's like
beast.
when they go, what was Michael Jackson's rat name?
I know the monkey name was Bubbles, wasn't it? Or Coco or some shit.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
didn't
remember.
didn't didn't Joe kill the rat back in the day?
No, man, you thinking about damn the Green Mile.
Nah. Cause Michael made that song. Someday I'll make it on my own. And you got a friend in me. You know what I'm talking about? That's cause Joe had woke up in the middle of the night. Oh, a rat! And something happened. He shot the rat. I gotta look this up. I gotta be certain of this. Joe
Yeah.
Jackson murdered Michael Jackson's rat when he was young.
Yeah. That
Oh,
CO
his
did
cat
it to
mouth,
boy.
huh?
Yeah, that CO did it to old boy Rat
Green
and
Mile.
that
Yeah, that was
yeah,
dirty. That
did
was
him
dirty.
dirty. Did him
That's all right.
dirty.
He got his. That dude got his. Yeah, he got hit real bad. What was I
That
forgot what
thing was
he got? Oh, he got the ones with that's the dude that caught the butterflies in the mouth, right? He wound up going crazy.
yeah.
John Coffey hit him with the butterflies in the mouth.
To reach back to what you was talking about, you know, karma comes back. And I want you to remember this. My mom taught me this years ago. She said, son, if you got to do something that you're going to be embarrassed about or shamed, don't do it. Now, it's written. All of this foolishness that's out there, it is coming back to life. People are starting to see it. The Puff Daddies, the TD Jakes, and I'm not casting stones at nobody. I'm not saying nobody's guilty. It's not my call. But I mean, let's go on. The R. Kellys, you know what I'm saying? The Epstein, we can go on and on. The Bill Cosbys, the Oprah Winfreys, the Tyler Perrys. the rocks. You Chris not Chris what's his name? Kevin Hart. You reap what you sow.
That's true.
Not everybody is guilty of anything. This is just my opinion. Speculation. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. What I will say is you reap what you sow. Karma comes back on every living thing.
And I don't believe if you sacrifice yourself that you can die peacefully. I think it's gonna come out. Something's gonna come out where, you know, they might hit you. See, the days of the Sidney Poitier and Jim Brown, like the Mohammeds where you couldn't be denied because you were backed by your community. You couldn't be
And you
denied. That's over
and you
with.
you was that great at what you did. You put
Right.
the work, they put the work in.
But these dudes now, see, but like you can't do what you could do before. Like Jim Brown retired. You know what I'm saying? Like he got up out of there because he knew what was up. Colin Kaepernick took a knee and got fired big time. Like
Yeah.
the freedom is gone because they'll take your money away from you, or they'll sabotage your wife or your family. They it's perverted. I don't think you can if you do it the wrong way. I don't think you'll be able to sleep or rest in peace. I really don't.
Well, I think so. I think my people are well minded enough that no matter what they try to do to me or my family, that nobody's gonna accept disrespect because they already know what respect is.
The
I'm not afraid of that at all. You could tarnish my hell, B. You done been around with me. We grew up together. Look how many times they tried to tarnish my name. Look how many times they tried to break me down. More than I care to count. But look at me today. A law abiding citizen that's producing his own food. That's amazing. Never sold my soul to anyone. Never gave it up.
back door still intact, yo. Word up. Word
Virgin like
up.
I was when I came out my mama's womb. My front side ain't that pure, but I know that back side is.
Nah, yeah, word up. Word up. Nah, word up. Nah. That ain't that pure, but like Biggie said, got the cleanest, meanest penis.
Shoot.
Word up. Yeah. So Pop man, taking this thing to some international news, man.
Yeah.
Israel is now facing um genocide charges at the South Africa is leading the charge now against these people. South Africa, by the way, we have to always remember, keep this in context, that South Africa is a British colony. And to even pretend like they're separate is insanity. They might have their independence, but they are forever linked together. People from Britain move to South Africa all of the time. They own a section of the land.
Yeah,
But
but it's going to change too. That is going to change.
maybe,
I really believe that.
what do you think? Black people gonna get their money and get them people the hell up out of there? I doubt it. They gave it up. It ain't no way you should have gave it up in the modern day. That's not slavery. Apartheid was modern. It shouldn't have happened in the first place.
It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. But there's a lot of things that shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And the way America keeps you into the blind and rob and rape you, it's It's mind-boggling. The deceit. I mean, let's look at this for what it is now. Now, you go into the courthouse, it says, "In God we trust," right?
Yes.
You go anywhere you go to get the religion in it. How come so many people overlook that simple phase that a man is supposed to be with a woman and a woman is supposed to be with a man? How do you change that? How do you misconcept that? It's all part of the design. Now it's going to take time to get it all back, but eventually people are getting smarter. There is no more such thing as all black or all white or all Korean or all Jewish. We're all mixed now. Those old
Yeah.
idiots is going to die out and it's going to be new world order.
Bunch of
And
Clay
no matter,
Thompsons, bro.
huh?
Said a bunch of Clay Thompsons running the world.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that because now you can't use that prejudice shit. Oh, I'm white. I'm white and privileged. Oh, I'm black and privileged. No, you're not. You're a human being. You're a human being.
I have a saying. I have a saying, and just follow me on this. The saying is, if human beings have the choice, they will. Okay, and I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
This is my example. If if this, like, we all know the sky is blue. That's what we were taught. But because there are other colors that exist, because humans have options, they're going to say there's going to be somebody out there who's going to tell you that the sky is purple when you know it's blue. It's going to be out there who's going to tell you the sky is black when you know it's blue. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the broad daylight, somebody just because they have the options, they will. So I
yeah,
say all that to say, even in a world of people with the same color skin, there will be some type of judgment ultimately because we got
yeah,
the option. It might be your
yeah.
money, it might be that one's tanner than the other, or that one's
Yes,
bald headed, or green
yes,
eyes. Green eyes would become, let's just say, green eyes become a minority. You're ugly if you wear green eyes now because because you feel what I'm saying, Pop?
yes. You're right. You're absolutely right. But then again, that goes back to that individual. A person like myself, I don't care what you say about me. I don't care how you feel about me. I am comfortable who I am. But what I will ask you to do is please don't violate my space and don't put your hands on me. Everything else, I'm good with that.
Don't do that.
Because I'm
And
not
that's
selling my. That's it. I'm
uh,
not selling none of me.
nah.
None of me. I don't want your damn doctor's medication. I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Your fucking
I
Nestle's
mean, C word
water.
shots.
I don't want none of that. None of that.
You ain't gonna get you a free C word shot from CVS or Walgreens.
I ain't got nothing for those people. They ain't get my money for nothing.
They gonna hit you with
But
that magnesium tectate. Woo! I can see myself turn to a superhero from some gamma rays, man. They done hit you with the wrong juice, and now you COVID, man. For real, dude. I
I can
wrote
see it
that.
on what?
I was about to say I can see myself writing that comic book, and they trying to cancel me. They say I'm bad for your kids.
Yep.
They
I
say
can
I'm a
see them.
bad influence for your kids.
Yep. Uh-huh. I can see them shooting you up in that same arm you pulled up right there, and then you wake up, that arm look like Jack's arm
From Mortal
from the video.
Kombat. Just that one. Word up. For real. Look straight like Jax, yo. Oh my God. Jax Briggs. That's him.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Jax
That's him.
Briggs. Word up.
A
Yeah,
savage.
man. Did you hear about the did you hear about how crazy them boys going out there in Ecuador? Apparently there's
Nah.
a bunch of crazy crime going on, a wave of crime. Their city's flooded with guns, and they're in the middle of uh they're in the middle of kidnapping police. They killing the police. And yesterday or the day before, I think it was a group of 9 guys broke into a TV station during a live damn recording and took the place hostage on TV.
Damn.
The cops broke in there. They wound up getting them up out of there, whatever the case is. But we in unrest everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't happy right now. We got to start figuring out what it is. And I was
Well,
holding a conversation personally with somebody who thought that maybe people who might be going through some emotional stuff should be on medication. And I told my argument was like that doesn't fix the root. And there's a root problem wrong with all of us, nation like worldwide, in China, in France, where it's just there is unrest right now. There's something going on, and the people know it, and
mm-hmm.
it's getting worse.
I think it's government. That's my answer. I think it's government. Government is doing too much. And I'm gonna speak specifically in the United States. I love the country, but government is doing everything. They're raising our kids in school. They're robbing us. They're shooting us down.
Mm.
Denying credit. That our this is our government. Everything I said, and the list is longer than that. But everything I just said, if you look at the top of it, see who's running it. It's government. Now you
One way
see,
or another.
yes, let's look at life. Now we sit there and say, oh, them people coming across the border, they giving them food stamps and all of this and all of that. Is that really their fault? That they won't give it to us, the American people
Mm.
that need it? Is that their fault?
No,
That's our
no, it
fault.
shouldn't be mad at us. Yeah,
But that is our fault. The government works for us. How do you stand back and let somebody say, I'm coming into your house? I'm going in there, I'm going to get your dog, and I'm going to walk your dog today. That's what they're doing. And they attacking all levels of it. Whether you're a child, whether you're a mid-aged person, whether you're 50s, whether you're a senior citizen, they're gonna tell you you can have this Medicaid, but you can't get that one, and you don't work all your
yeah.
life.
I thought the
People are
schooling
getting
was
fed up.
bad.
People are getting fed
But I
up.
do got to get say it again.
Look, listen though, hold on, B. Listen, our president right now today is the one that passed that Stop and Frisk Act. Now he's in our office. Look how the game is so deep. Now he's in our office and he hires a female, black, half Asian female to try to win over the people that you had fucking arrested years ago on that stop and frisk bullshit when they family members back over. And then on top of that, She puts into place bills for hate crimes against Asians, and blacks been having hate crimes done for them ever since we got to America. How hypocritical is that? How
It's typical.
hypocritical is that? She didn't put no black
Well,
policy into place
it's
to
right.
protect black people. He don't give a damn about black people because he had a lot of us arrested against your constitution. You have the right to travel freely. You put into action, I can just stop you and frisk you. The hell with the Constitution, right? But now we got the same person in office that sworn to uphold the Constitution yet again as president. And we not scared. We worried about him or Donald Trump. I don't know who's worse. I'm scared. Yes. So I'm taking mine back. I'm prepared to feed myself. I'm prepared to clothe myself. I'm prepared to defend mine by any means necessary. We talked about this the other day. I catch you in my yard trying to steal my goat. I care less about a prison term. You will not steal from anyone ever, ever. This is what they wanted. They got control of everything. I see with Bill Gates. Now I done told you now. Bill Gates then took over the market for avocado. Guess what he just bought?
Tell me.
Fucking a vinegar farm. I mean the vinegar company that makes vinegar. Oh my God. So you're gonna make me eat whatever you want me to. Who doesn't use vinegar? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just letting you get it off.
Who doesn't use vinegar? Now you get to dictate what you put in it. Natural vinegar. Where does it stop? Table salt? Where does it
Well,
stop?
there's people with money who know they can go get it. I mean, even us, we can put stock into the company. If there's money into it, it's up for sale. We live in that country. We live in a capitalist country where anything is up for sale. So
I don't want nothing I don't want nothing from them but what is mine. All I want is my slice of the pie. I don't need the whole pie. All I want is my slice.
what does that mean
That's
to you?
that means everything. Like I'm doing now. Like I'm trying to transition over, producing my own, making my own, depending on me. Salt is free. Now salt is cheap, but it's also free. Do you realize you could go to the public beach any day of the week and get fresh salt water? Evaporate it, get the water out of it. That's fresh salt, baby. Free. Nobody wants to put the work in. They'd rather lose their virginity to their backside to get something given to them for free than to stand up and do what we was made to do. Hunt, fish, build shelter, fire. That's what we was here to do. Now you don't want to go nowhere, you call Uber Eats. Trust a complete stranger. Well, more than one stranger. Because you trust in a restaurant who you don't know what they're doing. They don't. You don't know if they dropped your steak.
Yeah.
Then you charge a
Service the
complete
old
stranger to bring it to you, to your door. Now they got your address and everything. That could be a
Mm.
health risk. Oh, that's a single woman in there. Yeah, I see. I don't see no man. Yeah, that's the only car. Yeah, but how you
Oh,
so
it's a little
fucking late?
boy in there. There's some freaks out there. It's a little boy in there. Let me go see what he up to. The
Because you
freaks
lazy?
come out tonight. Have mercy.
Because you too sorry to go get your own food? Or better, better yet, cook?
Hmm. Yeah.
Everybody got an excuse. Oh, I work hard today. Oh, I work hard today. I don't feel like cooking. Y'all want some? And the stupid shit. You want some McDonald's? Let me call Uber. Let me call
Yeah.
DoorDash. Come on.
DoorDash fries. Fries only got a 5 minute window. I don't need nobody door dashing my. And then people get upset when they fries be cold. It's like, dude, man, if you don't eat the fries on the way home, they're ruined. So what you expect to happen when they sitting in a damn restaurant for 5 minutes, ten
And
minutes?
then and then this driver, it only makes sense to wait around to get you two or three orders going to the same direction.
Yeah,
So you know you can maximize your money
right.
going one direction. It just makes sense. You understand?
Uber. Yeah.
Look at the filthy trash, man. Look at the filthy trash. Because you don't want to do nothing.
Garbage.
Because you don't.
Garbage.
Right
Speaking of
now, I'm at a process right now that I can eat good a full 2 weeks. I mean 2 months. Eat good off of that just I did. My own fishing, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I can do me good 2 months. But I'm not satisfied with just that. Because I know it's gonna get real. I know it's gonna get real. And I know those demons that soul out their backside is gonna do everything they can to try to protect that from coming to the light. But the fact is, in our days, man, everything is gonna come to the light. The truth will come. It's coming. You can't hide no more. The truth is coming. All the lies is coming out.
Bit of a side pass here, lateral pass here. Switch it up. Ohio just recently they voted to override somebody a gentleman inside of the Senate vetoed a
Yeah,
bill. This bill is called House Bill 68. I have not read the bill yet myself in its entirety, but the premise of it, some of what's in the bill is that it's going to ban health care for young people, sex affirmation medication. So they're not gonna
mm,
give kids steroids or give kids estrogen. They're not with that. They don't want to do it. And they
yeah,
also want to ban transsexual sports participants.
yeah,
There was a gentleman out in Ohio who vetoed that bill because he thought it wasn't fair. This guy looked like he might be sniffing dookie crayon. But he vetoed the bill because he thought it was unfair and unconstitutional, allegedly, to uh to these children. Right? Now, truth of the matter is, we got the right to bear arms. We got the right to do a lot of different things. But because children are underage, they don't have the same rights that adults do. That's just the obvious. So how can we claim something's unconstitutional? If that's the case, then why would I not just let a 3-year-old walk around with a gun? That's his right. That's his
yep,
constitutional right. So there's a reason why adults make decisions for children, or why smart adults, responsible adults are put into places to protect idiot parents from giving their kids gender changing drugs before they even know what a period is, before he know what it is for his nuts to drop. They're cooking these babies up. And so Ohio decided to override that veto. They ain't give a damn. We don't care what you're talking about. There's a few states that's still not playing these games, Pop. There's some plans there. That's obviously they got that veto. He's in Ohio, so he's in there. The snake is in the grass. But there's a few states out there that's just not having it. And now I'm with Ohio for this. I'm cool. I'm cool with
Me too. Cause make help me make this make sense. It's all right for me to give my child at 5 years old a body changing uh shot, which costs
that.
money.
Yeah.
But I can't whip my child ass.
Yeah.
The simple,
That's what they
the
said.
simple you
Yeah.
see again, you see what I'm saying? The government. You tell me I can't whip my child ass, but then you want to force that ADHD medicine on my child, or have my child take shots.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Not for me.
That's
Not
what
for
these
me.
people claim. But the problem is the normalization of the behavior. They're gonna keep making it where it seems normal, where it's like, okay, even with a D Wade, man, I don't know that man, but I definitely like his basketball skills. But like D Wade parading his kid, because his kid was on them drugs before the kid was 18.
Yeah,
Apparently the little boy doesn't even have his man parts anymore.
that
They're
that
gonna
that's
normalize it.
that is child abuse in the fucking core of the word.
And I think that's human. I think that's against like human rights. I think that's a humanitarian thing. I really do. I think it's a humanitarian thing. What's going on here? What's
Yeah,
going on
go.
here? There's a reason why if I decided I was gonna spay my dog at the house with whatever scissors I wanted, somebody out there would call the police on me. I am not a
Yep,
vet.
yep,
Somebody gonna call the police. But y'all telling me I can send my kid to the doctor and he can get his parts taken off?
yep.
You got
And
more,
it's perfectly
huh?
legal. It's perfectly legal because so-called doctor did it. Now let's look at this, B. Let's look at the old folks. They didn't have time to take all of their bulls to the vet. They didn't have the money. They took his
Yeah,
balls.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's inhumane now. But now they can put anything in you because your government says that they can. Anything they
Hmm.
want to, especially if you agree to it.
They're
And you
telling
don't
us
think
not
that's
to give.
inhumane?
Yeah, I agree completely. The commercials are saying
Yeah.
that it's okay to give our babies the COVID shot at as early as the age of 3 months against their will.
You
It's like that's
you
crazy.
make mark my words. That's going to be a part of everyday vaccination.
Yeah. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Right on 4444 clock. What the dog shit? Oh Hold on. Hold up. Your punk ass. Wait a minute, people. Damn, where my other cellular device? Mother bitch. Damn, I had multiple cellular devices. I, on your head, bro. Wow, this shit whack. All right. Apparently, man, my pop wound up blinking out real quick. But at the end of this rant here, we're gonna call it early this week. But I have my rant going on right now about the Memphis. You had signed out.
I did not. You did that.
Right, yeah, it was me. Okay. So,
It was
Pop,
you.
uh, are you there?
Yeah, I hear that echo
Yeah, I
again.
hear that echo again.
What the in the? Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, we back. Hello.
Oh my god. What are you doing? What
So,
are you doing?
there's been apparently off the coast of Florida, right off the coast of Florida, conveniently, 1 ton of cocaine. That's 2,400 pounds of cocaine caught by our United States Coast Guard conveniently has been extracted off the coast of Florida. 1 metric ton of cocaine caught by our boys conveniently, and there were 6 smugglers that were also caught. Don't know the name of those gentlemen. Don't know what type of flotation device they were on, or if they were on a plane or anything like that. No details came out, but just these massive size looking bricks of what is allegedly cocaine. What do you think they're gonna do with that if it is cocaine, Pop?
Some of this gonna hit the streets again.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of it, a whole lot of it's gonna hit the streets again.
I'd say most of it. I I think they'd be stupid not to deal it to another country.
Nah, they gonna deal it right there, man. They got them inside connections right there at Miami and all up and down that port. They know what they doing.
A ton. I mean, what good is the evidence? What are we doing anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long does the evidence stay for a metric ton of cocaine that's just gonna sit in the building?
Damn.
They gonna wind up shipping that on out, like you
Yeah.
said, even in the street. Yeah, but like is gonna fund the state. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a federal bus. They made sure to
Yeah.
give credit to multiple people too. They said it was a Miami was involved, the police. I mean the Florida
Hey,
police, and Coast
let,
Guard. They
let,
gave them all the kudos, but nobody knows who these men are.
let me
I
ask you
doubt we
this.
ever will.
You said it yourself, and I don't even know if you thought about it, but you said it yourself. It's going to fund different agencies. So my question to you is, how is that possible? That
They
one
have to
metric
sell the
ton,
drugs.
huh?
They have to sell the drugs in order to get money.
There you go. If they burn it, they get nothing.
Nothing at all. Yeah, it's a waste of all of that effort, all of those
Re-
resources are being total waste.
Yep. See, that's the shit that nobody thinks about. Again, the government involvement in everything.
Do you ever see
They
how happy they are whenever they find that cocaine? It's like a prize fish. They'll get
man,
everybody in the squad. It's 100 guys for one brick of cocaine, and they'll all be so proud holding their vest. They know this is a lick. This ain't just because I'm so happy to get these drugs off the street. There's no way you pull everybody for that. That's like it's a victory. It's a trophy. It's a lick. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Otherwise, why would everybody be in those pictures like that? I know what it is, man. They just think I don't know.
they look. They let hundreds of tons of fentanyl come through just to stop that one that had the 1 ton of coke. And we all know cocaine is not killing people like that fentanyl is.
No, no.
So all of this time, our government been teaching us that um, the Mexican cartel is the one that's bringing the fentanyl over here, right?
Yeah,
90% of the fentanyl they got in this country is China, made in China.
heard. Yeah,
How
good
come
stuff.
they not telling the truth about this?
Well, from what I've heard, this is all allegedly too, because China has ports in America. They can be shipping it clean through America. They act like it's like they know what's going on, but they're claiming that China is shipping it through Mexico and Mexico is bringing it north. I guess on humpback and on backpack or anal packages. I don't know, but I do know that, like we say, China, we get stuff from China every day, including Jordans. The dock is open. They can ship it straight from China. They don't have
That
to
that
go through Mexico.
that well, my point also to you is ain't nobody toting 100 tons of fentanyl in backpacks or butt cracks or underneath the boobs.
Right, right.
That shit is containers full.
Yes.
So why again are you beating the Spanish in the head?
Easy
It's
targets.
yeah, it's just a turn. Because think about it. At one time, it was the Arabics.
Yep. At
After
one time it
9
was
11,
us.
public enemy number one.
Yep.
It's just convenient right now. It's convenient. And
We
this is
know
how
better.
our government is smarter than the mafia. It's smarter than the mafia.
Yeah.
That's why they go after the mafia so bad. How dare you want to be us? How dare you want to be us?
We're gonna
You can
create laws get you busted. We're gonna make a racketeer and RICO charge. Still to this day busting people. To this day. From that,
And,
from what you're saying, yeah.
yeah, and now let's look at our government again. Now, I don't talk trash about Biden. Let me go ahead to the other one. He set up a riot. The judge give him a gag order. Keep my family, my clerks, keep this office out your mouth. He go right outside the courtroom and did it anyway. Right outside of the courtroom.
Mm.
How you get away with that? If that's not contempt of court, so help me God, I don't know what the fuck it is. But they send you to jail for contempt of court if you don't pay your child support bill. Ain't that a bitch? Your own people, our own government. Ain't that a bitch?
They'll send you to jail for driving while your license is suspended and you didn't even know that it was suspended. They didn't
You,
send you no letter. They'll send you to jail.
you owe
It's
child
like,
support.
what are you
Your
talking about?
license. If you owe child support, they'll take your license. How are you supposed to feed yourself? It's designed to cripple you.
Yes. Yeah.
My mama taught me a man don't work, a man don't eat. Now you taking away my options. Hell, I can't even go fishing at that point.
Can't even
At
go
least if
steal, man.
at least if I can fish, I can eat.
Right. Right.
I can't get to no fishing holes on foot.
Not living in the city.
Huh?
Not living in the city unless you go to some nasty place like Greenfield Lake or something. Somewhere where the
It, I,
fish got you guys.
you know what? I'd rather go to fucking to eat out of Greenfield. I'd rather go to damn Walmart and get some of that pink slime they selling us.
Yeah. Yeah. Or whatever meat out of whatever can. I will eat that first. Canned ham before an idiot. Ugh. No.
Oh my god.
The gator ain't
That's
no good in there. You can't even have gator tails out of there. The gator corrupt.
it's poisoned.
It's poison. Straight up. Nah, straight up. I don't want it.
I'm on. You know, if I went to eat that slime shit, the diet that I'm on, it's gonna attack that virus, number one, and fight it and push that shit the fuck up out of me. But you eat poison, ain't shit you can do about that, man.
Dude,
Think about
them
that,
people.
man. This is our people, man. This is who we pay. And this is what they do to you, man. This is how they feel about you.
Mm.
Plastic is bad for the environment, but they sell you these plastic cups all day long.
And even
Oh,
Mexico. Go ahead.
no, I'm listening.
Shame on you, Mexico. I'm watching you. Mexico is now they had pride in sending us glass products in the sodas, the Doritos and the Coca Colas. That's what made them different. That's what made them unique. But
Yep.
now they're putting these sodas in plastic bottles, just like everybody else, because I know it's cheaper. But
Yep.
believe me, I'm telling y'all, the quality changes when you put something in a glass or in a plastic bottle, especially if it's acidic and it's sitting in that bottle. Mexico, you got to do better than that. I was rocking with y'all, but this is a drop. That
Yeah, this is
Doritos in the plastic bottle is trash. So stop it,
yeah,
straight up,
yeah.
straight up.
Cut it out, man.
We cut
Give
it
me my
out. We got
Mex
to do better than that.
give me my
Huh?
original Mexico.
That's all I'm saying. That's why I paid the extra 50 cent, extra dollar. I won't. Nah. I'll walk in the gas station and walk back out if the Doritos is in the glass. I mean, is in a plastic bottle. They did it with the 40. I remember.
You see, isn't that a good feeling to just be able to walk out of places because your standards are totally different now? That's a
Yeah.
fucking good feeling. What is this? Farm raised fucking cat? I don't want this.
Word. Frozen. Frozen
Oh,
shrimp. I don't. I won't
I don't
eat
want
this.
farm raised salmon. Motherfuckers think they eating good. You eating trash. Eating trash.
I need that wild Alaskan. Word up.
I learned how to treat myself better. I learned how to. I'm not doing this shit no more, B. And I think you see, I'm a little serious about this. I'm not growing shit in mass quantities because I'm still in the process of learning everything. But I'm taking my time and a little bit at the time. And slowly but surely, this shit is coming together, man. It's
Yeah.
coming together. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm
Hit
not
these
dealing with that.
last two sections real quick, Pop. First one, I'm gonna get this little quick small rant out the way. I don't want you to expound on this real quick. Um,
Okay.
but the Memphis chief of police, and then after this, we'll do the quick fire thing. But Memphis
Oh,
chief of police, who was a black woman, I apologize, I don't know her name. This is as of January 9th, 2023, 24. The Memphis chief of police is being voted out for the way that she handled the murder of a young fella named Tyree. And I apologize, I don't know his last name, but this gentleman was the man who had been beat to death on camera by five black police officers in Memphis. And I wanted to give these people what they just do because there's another gentleman who is also culpable who didn't get his just due. And I'm gonna. I told you before this is gonna be kind of my soapbox to get these things off because people don't get they just due. From what I heard, they murdered the man. I don't know. From what I heard, they murdered that man because he had been sleeping with one of the police officers' wives. But all five of these black men had been convicted. I'm sorry, had been charged with murder. But there was a white man out there. Let me get some names out the way. The five black officers who have been charged with the murder of Tyree: Desmond Mills Jr., Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, Justin Smith, Emmett Martin III. They're murderers. The police
yeah.
officers are murderers. These people are dirty. They're the first of the list of a long laundry list of people. I'm gonna start calling their name out and I figure out who they are. But these people need to be eviscerated off the face of the planet. They had a power position over us, a position that we paid for, and the man is dead because somebody else was jealous. Now, there was a white man involved with this. He was a police officer too. When Tyree tried to run away from the police because his life was in danger, he knew his life was in danger. Preston Hemphill, Hemphill, Preston Hemphill fired his taser into the back of Mr. Tyree, and Tyree fell down to the ground when he was able to get caught by the rest of those guys and beat to death. 3 days later,
Hmm.
after his injuries sustained, that man had been killed. Preston Hemphill never got charged with a crime. Preston Hemphill is a murderer. He is culpable too, because if I tase a man, let's just say it's just unrelated to this. If I tase a man and then you go hawk him down, beat him down to death, they gonna hit me with murder. Period. They gonna hit me
Hmm.
with murder. But I just wanted to give these men their credit for what they deserve. Um, I think it's important to put names on people who deserve to have a name put to them. Too
I think it's
often we
important.
celebrate mediocrity. This isn't mediocre. This is spectacular behavior from people in power positions. And I say all of you should go to hell. I hope you rot in jail. Preston Hemphill, I hope you don't get no rest either. I hope you don't get no rest. I will keep bringing
Mm,
your name out.
mhm.
That's what I got
And
on
you know
that. How
what?
you?
The only thing I got to say about that is I agree with you, brother. And that is the thing. We have to start holding people accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to Terry yesterday. This bull crap, every place I've been, they have a NAACP organization. Having said that, I'm not saying that they're the answers to the world. I'm not saying that, preachers are the answers to the world. All I'm saying is hold people accountable. They are civil servant workers. They work for us. How did they become our judge, jury, and executioner? And we just sat back and let it happen. I commend you, son. Every chance you get, throw his name out there because he is the murderer. Because if they thought you murdered somebody, they will plaster your face over every damn thing they can. So get a picture. Our next podcast, we expose this man. Somebody
Okay.
knows where he lives at. I'm not saying cause the man no hell or no problems. I'm just saying protest work. Peaceful protest work. You think you got away, but you didn't. And there's somebody's gonna always be here to hold you accountable for that, buddy, until you get your flowers, brother. Till you get your flowers.
Word. I just want to give people what they deserve. That's all. Word up. I don't want, like you said, I don't want no harassment on the man. I don't want him dead or nothing like that. I just want to give people their flowers. Like you got what you need to get what you deserve. Cause stomping a
Yep.
man out in the street, very few people know what that feeling is, or even know what that. Few people either committed that, either stomped somebody in the street or been stomped. But especially you're especially defenseless when people of power like the police. Because if he would have swung on them, they would have had justification to kill him. And then
Yep.
we can't be simple and say, "Oh well, he ran away. Oh well, he just didn't listen." This is different. We understand that
Yep.
these people had a personal vendetta up against this man. So the game's
Not
got to
only that,
stop.
not only that, who is not gonna run away when a mob, a gang jump on you? I don't care how they label them, police. I don't care how you label them. It's a group of men with guns.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I mean, fortunately, he did not die because normally it don't
No, that
turn out
man
so.
died 3 days later. Tyree died 3 days later. He's gone.
Well, but he didn't die that day, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Normally, they wet your t-shirt right there on the spot.
Great point. Throw a
Normally
57.
your t- normally your t-shirt wet right there, son.
Mm,
They gonna say you swung at them. They gonna say you did something.
mm,
They deserve I'ma say flowers.
yeah.
They deserve them. Now you give flowers for different times, different people lives. I done seen flowers for weddings. I done seen get well flowers, come home soon, babies born,
Um,
death. I done seen flowers.
yeah. Memphis. But anyway, yeah, Preston Hemphill, I'm on your head, punk. Um,
Hmm.
quick fire every week we do this because I like to get to know my pop a little bit better. Uh, I did not write a list down, but I got some random words here, and uh, we're gonna work it out. Okay, you ready?
Got no choice. Let's do it.
Here we go. Uh, Supreme Court.
A joke.
Damn. Yeah. Good work.
Hard to find.
Surprise.
Don't be.
Camping.
You say camping.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. Invoice.
Huh?
Invoice.
Invoice like a receipt invoice.
Like a bill. Yeah. Like a receipt or something. Yeah. Receipt.
Government shenanigans.
Did you say government shenanigans?
Yeah.
That's crazy because the next one was toll booth. I got a ticket in Florida. They done hit me, man. I went to Florida what, like 2000 what? 21, 20?
Oh, it was
Huh?
like 3 years. It was like 3 years
Yeah.
ago.
Florida claims I owe them $2 for the Leeway Service Center, Fort Myers, Florida. But it's all good though. Idiots.
Yeah, see, you got to be careful, man. They fuck around and snatch your license from you, and you don't even know it, man.
Didn't even know for $2. For $2. So I went to go
3
make sure I
years.
looked at the invoice. Huh?
This is 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
God,
I look at the invoice though, and I looked at the date. It said 12 something. So I'm like, last month. This don't make no sense. Looked at the license plate. They got the picture. You can't deny that. The picture is what it is. They caught me dead on camera. I'm told it's totally me. When I saw Fort Myers, I knew it was trouble. I said, yeah, they ain't lying. Whoever this is ain't lying. Like if it said
they got
Tallahassee, I'd be like, yeah, this ain't me. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. Cocoa Beach. Nah, that wasn't me.
Yeah, they
Ain't get
lying.
Cocoa.
Word up. But yeah. Anyway, Pop, man, another episode down. I forgot to count, man. I don't know. We probably on what, like 6 or 7 now? I don't know.
I think we more than that, but I think I can find it somewhere.
But count, we on.
Yeah, yeah. I think I did see it.
What's up?
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'll let you
Okay.
know. Cause
All right.
I think they all in this tablet. How many we got?
Good. All right. Well, next week we're gonna be back like cook crack. You feel me? That's what Joel said. So we up out this piece, man. Love you, Pop.
Love you too, man. One love.
One.